What's up, guys? Welcome to Primetime 21st Gaming, and welcome to Jaws for NES. We're going to be doing a walkthrough on this game today. Now, this game can be a little repetitive. You're doing the same thing over and over, and it can kind of get annoying. So there you see, we start out on the boat on like that overhead map, and just come down here and we need to collect shells, because you see the shells down at the very bottom. We're not worried about the score all the way to the left. That's nothing. But we're looking at the shells, power, and of course Jaws power. But the shells are going to, wow, I almost got killed. But the shells are going to give us, you can almost look at it as like money in a way, but we need to power up. In this walkthrough, we're gonna power up till we're gonna do about a 6 before we actually decide to finish Jaws off. I don't know if you can do it before that. I know I've always, just gone to a 6 power, but anyway, once your boat stops and you come off the the side of the boat, jump into the water. Now here we're kind of in like some shallow water here, so you need to be careful. Kind of hang out in the middle, because you don't want to hang out around the bottom. Things can come up and hit you. All right, so here's the 2. All right, well, we've hit something else. We're just gonna have to wait. So here now you see a more, a lot more deeper than the area we were in the last time. But we got some jellyfish. You don't want to hang out around the bottom, like I said, because you can be at the bottom of the floor and out of nowhere a jellyfish jumps up. You gotta be very careful to go down there. See how that jellyfish just appeared to the left? So just kill some time. Like I said, I'm not worried about really anything else, unless there's shells. I'll go to the bottom of the freaking floor for the shells, but we're already up to 9, so we're doing pretty good. We'll also get some bonus stages here soon as well. It's another way to collect some shells and stuff. All right, you'll also get baby Jaws. At least that's what I call him. It could be a little shark. It's just a little shark, but he'll appear every now and then. So we may be seeing him before too long. So go ahead and, like I said, it's repetitive. We're going to keep doing this. But what we need to do is, when we get enough shells, we need to go from, I always just choose the 2 locations. And they're like, I call them power-up stations. You go to that station, there's little baby Jaws right there. They ain't nothing to him. Wait till we get to the big boy. Alright, first bonus scene. So you get this, you're flying in this plane, and you want to be able to, there we go, they're like bombs or something, I don't know, sometimes it's very weird and hard to, plan where the bombs are going to drop and the sequence that the jellyfish are moving, so we should get a good bit of them here. Wow, all but one, maybe able to pick him up. No way. Alright. So yeah, this game is very, very criticized. A lot of LJN games are criticized. There we go, got them all that time. But I actually really enjoy this game. Just another game like Gilligan's Island that I had whenever I was a kid, one of my first games. And like I said, I always enjoyed this game. I didn't understand it, because I'm not even so sure the instruction manual tells you what you need to do, but alright, so we got 5 bonus shells out of 16 hits. Now right here is one of, man, we may get there. But it's one of those power-up stations. Alright, those orange things are actually stingrays. There we go. By the way, I'm trying to do this in a no-death walkthrough. I'm gonna try my best, but if we die, we die. We just don't want no game over, that's all. Yeah, these are stingrays. Just, if you want the points, go for it, but I think they're more of a distraction. My goal in the game is not to get the high score, unless that's the way to win the game. I just want to beat the game. I want the end screen, so. Alright, up to 23 shells. I'm not so sure how many shells you need to upgrade each time. But I believe we have plenty, at least maybe for the first 2. We may be able to get, up to a power 3 with the shells that we have. Alright, here we go. So the very first power station, now we can track Jaws with the receiver. So you see it down there next to the shells. It will go crazy. Now, there's his fin. He actually made an appearance. We may get stopped here. We're gonna go all the way back. How about that? Didn't even get stopped once. And we've already went up to a power 2. Okay, so when we got that receiver, that actually didn't power us up. Jaws is actually nearby, and he may appear here in this frame, because if he's close by when your boat hits something and you have to come out and, you know, look to collect shells, there he is. I mean, you could sit here and shoot at him, but it's honestly a waste of time, just because you're not strong enough to take him out. See, look how many I don't know what those are. Maybe it's a harpoon. I don't know what it is that we're shooting, but it's just not doing enough damage. I've been freaking unloading these things at him, and only 3 bars of life have gone down. So we definitely have to power up. Once I get to power 6, we'll be good. But anyway, so yeah, the very first time that you go to the power station, you get the receiver. Then when you go back to where you started in the over map, or you know, where you're in the boat, you can go up to a power 2. So that first time does not power you up. Okay, Baby Jaws is here. There we go. Scare him. Got another shell. Alright, so we need to go back to where we got the receiver. That's all you gotta do. You can go back and forth. And we're very close to it, so let's get just a couple more shells. We shouldn't have to deal with Jaws because we got away from him. There's another shell. Like I said, be very careful. They could come from the left side and from the bottom. And the sound that it makes it can definitely produce a jump scare, for sure. See, the thing about this game is I don't think it's very difficult. I just think that after a while, after so many times of doing this, your eyes start to play tricks on you, and it's almost like your reflex is like you're not as quick to move out of the way, and you know, it feels like it gets harder, but I really don't think it does. It's like I said, it's just your eyes. So here's Jaws, or Baby Jaws, and he gives us a shell. So, like I said, hang out around in the middle here. You can actually go up to the top as well. We got a bonus scene here. Yeah, if you go up to the top, I don't think anything can hit you, but maybe the jellyfish. So let's try to get some more shells here. 22 shells, and I believe we have enough to already go to a new power 3. But yeah, when I had this game, I never had like the box and the instructions, and I was never able to complete it as a kid, just because I tried every time Jaws would show up. I just try to take him on with my 1 power, you know, my very first power up, and no way, waste of time. There's not enough time to do enough damage to him before they send you back up to the, you know, and he regains health every single time. There you see down at the bottom, he's only missing 1 bar now. Alright, so we got 18 hits, and we collected 6 bonus shells. So 1 more bonus shell collected than we got the last time. Perfect, here we go. There we go. Power level raised to a 3, so we're almost there. We're halfway there. And to the bottom of the ocean we go again. Now, here you see, now that I'm up to a power 3, I wouldn't call it more difficult, like I said, because you're doing the same thing. But if you notice, man, look at these jellyfish. They are coming in your direction now. So like I said, your eyes, watch out, because they're gonna play tricks on you. You're trying to watch what's in front of you. You're trying to look what's coming down from below. But just watch the jellyfish. Nothing else, you know, nothing else is going to do that to you but those jellyfish. They will follow you. And that, to me, I don't know if it is or not, but they seem a lot faster. I've been told by people that they're not, but I think they are. I think they're a lot faster. Now, if Jaws actually hits the boat when you're in the overworld, I call it the overworld, the overhead map like this, you can actually throw like bombs off the side of it and do some damage to him. But wow, another pretty easy trip over to the other power station, and now we're up to a 4. We are moving along. We're very close. I hate these though. I hate the shallow water ones. Now see, the jellyfish are not going towards me this time, so I wonder if that's only in the deep section. Now, I would stay up top here, because at this point, don't even worry about going down and getting the shells. I have 19 of them. I just want to get out of this part. You know what I mean? I don't want to risk dying, and you don't have much to work with there. So here we go. This one, you got some more breathing room now. So let's go down here and once again collect some more shells. We already have enough to power up to a 5, I believe. I'm not even so sure how many you need for each power. I haven't even been paying attention to see which, how many it takes each time. I think the first power up we did took maybe 5 or 6. But that's okay. Just, trust me, they stop you enough for you to collect shells. Just be careful. I do like this game, but if I were to refer anybody to a Jaws game, I'd probably have to say Jaws Unleashed, and I think that came out for the original Xbox and the PlayStation 2. If it came out for something else, I have no idea. And I also think there was a Wii game, a Jaws Wii game. I don't know if it was for the Wii U or for the original Wii, but I've never played that one. But I can honestly say Jaws Unleashed, that is, man, what a fun game. Who knows, maybe I'll do that in the future on the channel as well. But yeah, what a fun game. Like, you actually get to play as Jaws, and it's a good game. So if you haven't played it, you happen to be out of the game store and you come across Jaws Unleashed, original Xbox or PS2, just pick that game up. That is a fun game. But anyway, we collected 3 bonus shells there, and we are heading now all the way back over. See if we are nice uninterrupted up to a power 4, or not to a power, we were a power 4, now up to a power 5. We're getting there. We're getting there. And we've only seen Jaws once. Like I said, it'd just be insane right now to take him on. To take him on early, it's just a waste of time, because it's not going to do you any good. You're not going to have enough time. I'm not sure how long they keep you underwater here, but I can tell you right now, it's not enough time. I'm going to let that shell go, because I don't want to risk it. It looks like, you know what? I just don't know. The jellyfish aren't even coming towards me now at this point. I don't know. Maybe that was just for, what were we, a power 3? Maybe that was just a power 3 thing. It's Baby Jaws again. He's showing up a lot more frequent now since we're up to a power 5, but he's not even a big challenge. Okay, see, there's so much more you can do up in there's a larger map. There really is. Like, you can, but I just, like I said, my goal is to beat the game, so I'm just going in between the 2 power stations. There he is again, guys. I told you. See, now the jellyfish are coming toward. Are they? Maybe they're not. Yeah, they are. They're actually doing both. Some of them are staying straight. Some of them are chasing me. But so I don't know. Maybe it's only certain areas on that map. But hey, at this point, don't even go and chase the shells. If you have enough, like I have 18, that's plenty for me to get to the final power up I need to defeat Jaws. And Baby Jaws always drops a shell. Has he not dropped a shell yet? I'm not sure. Every time I remember seeing it though, he always drops a shell for us. Alright, we're so close to that last power up, and we hit something. See what I mean by repetitive? This is probably this is probably everybody's biggest problem with this game, is because there's sometimes you could, you know, you've seen it here in this walkthrough, that you can travel from one station to the other, and whoa, we almost lost our life there. But you can travel from one station to the other, and it doesn't even stop you. But then there's times you move just an inch or two, and oh, you've hit something. You got to jump out of the water. But it is repetitive, but I think it's, you know, for an NES game, I think it's okay. You know, I don't think it's terrible. Trust me, there's a whole lot more out there. And if you know, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, there's, oh god, I mean, I think Gilligan's Island. I had just done a review on that not too long ago, and that's not a good game. Not Nightmare on Elm Street. That one's actually not too bad, but Friday the 13th for NES, not good. All right, so you know what? It would be nice too if we're able to get another bonus. Like I said, I believe we have enough shells at this point. So, and if you also feel like you have enough shells, don't even, how many babies does Jaws have? Don't even chase these, just dodge them if you want. If you don't even want to worry about shooting them. Like, see how I'm not even really messing a whole lot with these, with the stingrays. I think Baby Jaws may have appeared like 3 times here in this screen alone. Well, here he is for the 4th, if I'm correct. There we go, bonus scene. Alright, so now we're going to be able to get well enough what we need. Final moments of the game, within the last 2 minutes, I'd say, but we collected 4 bonus shells there, and let's go here and get our final power up. Here we go, moving up to a 6. Now let's go hunt Jaws. Now we're ready for him. We are ready for him. If you want, just sit still somewhere, and he'll come to you. There it is. He's hit us. So here's what I'm talking about. If he hits you in the boat, you have like these bombs. Now look how fast his life's going down with those bombs. But now it's time to take him out. Let's do this. So look at his health bar as I am dodging these jellyfish. Look how fast it's going down now. Like, it's not even an issue anymore. It's kind of funny too, just saying, like, it says Jaws power, and they never, his name in the movie was never Jaws, I don't believe. But they named him Jaws in this. Everybody does it though. If you see a shark, you're like, oh, Jaws, you know, that's Jaws. People named him Jaws, but alright, so see, he's regained health, but if he comes into us one more time, yeah, he's done. He's done. So he regained a little bit of health, but he's not gonna have enough time with the power that we're at to wow, I got a lot of health taken off of him there. We're close. We are close. Oh my goodness. And the health bar is blinking, the screen freezes, and it is time for the final sequence here. You have 3 strokes, and you have to time it. When he jumps up out of the water, okay, he didn't do it there. But you have to time it and try to hit him at the right second. So we'll just sit here and we'll wait for him. Like I said, you have 3. If you run out, I think you just gotta fight him again, and then... Man, one and done. And that's it, guys. That is Jaws for NES. If you enjoyed the walkthrough, please like the video and also subscribe to Primetime 21st Gaming. But that is the end, and I'll see you guys in the next walkthrough, gameplay, or whatever it may be. Subscribe to Primetime 21st Gaming. Thank you guys for watching.